Let's get this shit popping. Alright. I'm fucking excited, man. You know what I'm saying? This is one of these interviews that, even though we do like how many interviews a month or a year,
right?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not on everybody's music like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to our interview. Like I was saying before, like we do a lot of interviews, but I'm not gonna lie and be like I'm on everybody's music. You know what I'm saying? But this is a man when every time I see a video from him, like when I see like the one-on-one tune.
Front like you don't know the name. You don't know the name, Dred. 40 on him, spit that yoga flame.
Or one of one, right? Or the other tunes that dropped. The recent one that you did in the UK.
Thank God.
Woke up, gotta thank God for this new day. I might go through 30 on a new trade. I can see your heart is pumping cool.
And I hear the lyrical levels in there.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a nigga whose music I fuck with, not just because you're gonna do an interview with him. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, my guy.
Yeah, man. So with no further ado, we have Thorobread in the motherfucking building.
Sir. They say I'm the bad guy, I laugh.
Yeah. We 101.
The official Thorobread in the motherfucking building. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you've been.
He came with the chessboard, people.
Yes.
So you
That's
know.
the fact. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Who's the move? Your move?
That's on you.
No, wait, you know the play, right? I'm playing you.
I'm like, yo, we can get guts into play, because I'm not gonna. For me to play you would beat me easily, and I'm not even acting like I'm a good chess player. I'm not even gonna lie.
Let's say no more. Yo, Guts, whenever you're ready, bro. You do something after the match. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Guts. I'll leave it to Guts.
How much you putting on? You say you're in the chess club, right?
I seen his eyes.
I seen his eyes light up. So you have more. You understand more than the fundamentals of the game.
For sure.
So you got a few tricks up your sleeve and shit.
I don't want to.
All right. So how much you playing for at the end of the game? What's the wager?
So you're moving?
Yeah.
Let's play for like a shot.
A shot?
A shot on maybe like $50.
$50?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. We could do that. All right, so after this,
I would say push-ups, but all right, $50.
$50 and 50 push-ups.
And there's
That's a
another
100 pack.
There's another thing that I was noticing also when you were rolling the spliff, right? You were putting the filter and you said that's a UK thing.
Yeah,
right?
the UK, about UK dog, they would tell you, they say, yo, Roz, don't need all them backwards, man. I'm trying to ease off the backwards. Backwards killing my chest, man. Killing my chest cavity, bro.
You're in the UK regular now, right?
No. Actually, that's just only went there once. My first time out there, actually.
Okay.
I plan on going back. I'm supposed to go back at least a few times before the year's done.
What was that experience like?
I love it. I love the culture. I love it, you know? It's clean, you know what I'm saying? Neat, humble, you know what I'm saying? Modest. But niggas is getting it, you know what I'm saying? And about the money, you know what I'm saying? I love me some GBP, you know?
Yeah.
Which part of London were you in?
I was mostly in South. So I like a little bit of Peckham, like this previous areas like Peckham, Brixton, Greenwich.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Canary Wharf, like, you know what I'm saying? Those like spots to just breathe through and just feel the vibe of the place. I'm saying, what's that next spot? Gypsy Hill. Actually, when I first landed, my guy Banana Coach said, yo, you know what I mean? He made the connections and whatnot.
Yeah, shout out Banana Coach,
right? And pulled up on location at a video shoot with my dog Corey Fila. Corey Fila and Cadet, R.I.P. Cadet. Yeah, that's the first and last time I met Cadet, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, so when he passed, I was like, yo, bro, like it was just that kind of hit me, like, bro, my first time out there. I felt London like it was my second home.
Yeah.
Nigga just passed, life's so short, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of...
It's like bittersweet.
Yeah, bittersweet in a way, you know what I'm saying?
What about with the UK people out there? Are they feeling the Toronto vibes out here? Are they like fucking with Toronto rappers?
Yeah, they fuck with Toronto rappers. Like they fuck with Toronto rappers, the Toronto rappers they know, but they don't really know too much. Like they don't, like, cause the UK has the infrastructure way bigger than what we have. Like niggas out there that's rapping, they have fans for real. They have real fans in Europe.
Yeah, like
you know
they sell like
they
fucking...
sell. They do shows. They go to Dubai. They go to fucking Greece. They go to places. They go to those spots.
They tour.
You know
Europe is a different beast.
They have an infrastructure. We don't have this. Toronto rappers is just Toronto rappers.
Yeah.
So as soon as you start doing some shit, feds want to knock it. You know what I'm saying? Them folks that have the budget don't want to give you the budget. So you know what I'm saying? So it's almost like a trap.
Trying to get shows lined up in Toronto.
It's a trap. You can't even do that as an artist. Oh, he's a gang member. He's gang. Nigga, like, come on, bro. Like, really, the kids are fucking just trying to express themselves.
They're trying to get away from that lifestyle, and this is a conduit for them to try it, and you're blocking it.
Exactly, they're trying to cap you. But that's what I love about Europe. Europe actually has a infrastructure that allows you to eat. They're not biased towards your culture. You know what I'm saying? There's racism everywhere and shit, but it's like not biased towards the culture. They embrace it. They love it.
Yeah.
So it makes it an organic feel when you're out there and you see it.
Yeah. Did you get to do some shows out there too?
I did like one show, like almost like a little show, something minor, nothing crazy.
You were mentioning even just now with some of the troubles of the shows out here. Have you been dealing with the pushback? Like, what does that look like for you when it comes to like booking a show in Toronto, or book Toronto? Let's stay in Toronto specifically.
Toronto, it's crazy. They blocked me, like fuck. It was like I had a show. When was the book? I think it was February. I think it was in February. I think once they got a note, they got a note that I was on the show. Did their research or whatnot. They said nah. Told the venue nah. The venue told the guy that was booking the shows, nah, we can't have him on the show.
Wow.
Gang member, this, that. I'm like, bro, like, that's fucked up. Like, what am I supposed to do? So you guys feel I'm a gang member, this, that. Think I'm gonna bring this type of aura to the venue or in public. So what about when I'm walking outside every day?
Yeah.
You worried about my safety? You concerned about when I'm going into the store, if I'm picking up my daughter? Not concerned. You know what I'm saying? Like, this makes sense.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like they do everything to block us and just, it's like here's your world, this is our world. Don't come into our world. Stay the fuck out of it type shit. So,
And if you do, you have to follow a strict set of rules and guidelines.
Facts.
Or you just cannot be tied to certain things, and it's fucked up because unfortunately, I just happen to be where I'm from. Came up by default.
Yeah.
And you choose these things.
Yeah. I know when we first started getting the podcast going and I started seeing you pop up on at least my radar personally, you know what I'm saying? I seen the video with you and Jane, and I seen the ankle bracelet video. That was like one of your first ones.
That was all the block. Yeah.
Yeah.
Out the Fitch Ave.
So, okay, how does it feel to be going from that to being able to travel to like a different side of the world, dog?
Alhamdulillah, it's a blessed, that's a blessed in itself. Like, to be where I was, to do what I'm doing now, and just elevate and catapult to different levels and shit, meet different people and just embrace different worlds and shit. Yeah, it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of just, it humbles me.
Yeah.
Like, every day humbles me. Like, I have a record, like, on, dropping soon called Fake Shit.
Okay.
And then I say something like, still in the code of hooligans. I'm like, fuck all the fame shit. Like, that's like I'm saying, like, see me in public, like, fuck all the fame shit. Like, I'm not the famous kind of guy, I don't care to be the famous kind of guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm a real dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, approach me the right way, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Deal me the right way, you know what I'm saying? Respect me the right way, you know what I'm saying? And everything will be kosher aside from that. Like, fuck all the hype shit, fuck the fame, fuck all this. Like, you know what I'm saying? You like me because of what I have or what I do. Like, fuck that. If you're not fucking with me all the way, then fuck you. I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just be respectful.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So even like, because there's like, I feel like you had to go through like a transition, right?
Yeah, for sure.
From like, I'm listening to lyrics and you're like gone for like 5 fucking years.
Yeah, 5.5 to be exact.
Yeah. So what was that like when you first touched road? I know me personally, I was gone for a year and I had to get used to the fucking touch screen. When you touched road, what was the, getting back into society, what did you have to get used to? What was the changes that you were like, holy fuck?
A lot of shit was new. It was just like, wow, like, it didn't really hit me. Like, a lot of things that didn't really hit me, but like, shit. I adapted pretty fast, I was reading a lot when I was locked up. Read a lot. Just looking at all, like, one of my favorite magazines was Wired magazine, GQ, Rolling Stones. Yeah. And I feel like the Wired magazine kind of kept me like up to date with the technology and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
And
they give you
Androids, and gigabyte, all this stuff.
They give you little tidbits of what's coming.
What's coming next? What's going
So
on?
it
What
gives
is
you
it
like,
doing?
oh.
Yo, shit, technology
Exactly.
crazy in the future. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's I kind of like read shit that I felt would brighten my horizons or open my mind, expand my mind to when I come home. So if I do see these things, like yo, I kind of understand it. I probably know some of the fundamentals and
You have some sort of an understanding to what's going on.
Yeah. And like when like you first touch back, right? I know a lot of times like people have to deal with the fucking parole process and like they try to pull us back into the system.
Yeah.
Did you have to experience some of that type of shit?
Yeah, violations over music.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Came home just trying to do the music shit. They do not like that. They do not like black male coming from the system, being free, expressing themselves in any which way, shape, or form. Especially when, you know, to them it's like, yo, you're speaking about violence and certain things. You know what I mean? You're emulating a certain type of lifestyle, whether it's fact or fiction.
Right.
They don't like. They're not supporting our shit.
See, I maneuver through the sewers. Slimy Toronto, see my city full of shooters. Grimy, dope boys got that old boy on they grind.
So it's a crime to even be. It's a crime to be related to my culture.
Yeah.
Basically, basically, it's a
Yeah.
crime to be like if
For
I
a black man.
For a black
it's
man,
a
like
crime for a black man, but a
be-
white man, no disrespect,
no disrespect.
can jump in our lane.
I'm not even saying like that, but like when I was on parole, like if speaking on parole, right?
Yeah.
So when I was on parole, they kind of blocked me from doing anything that involved my culture. Like I like rap.
Okay.
I'm a hip hop kid. Like I grew up on rap, reggae music, like my culture. Like you know what I'm saying, all types of shit. They don't like that, bro. Like, you know, it's parole's a different system.
For sure.
No.
Federal's just a different system.
Yeah, I've been through it
You know what I mean?
personally,
The
right?
criminal system is just a different, it's fucked up system. So
Yeah.
Trap.
So
It's a
was your
trap, bro.
PO like listening to your music while you were putting it out and saying, yo, you can't do that type of shit?
Yeah. They're trying to do that, but I said, fuck it. Like, my thing was like, yo, I'm not out here doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not out here doing this shit, so I'm putting my music out. This is God's gift. God gave me this talent. Like, nobody writes my shit. Like, God gave me the talent. I sat down and just came up with this shit. I'm putting it out. Fuck it. You mean it's a crime? I didn't. Like, what?
Yeah.
What happened to free speech?
You know what I mean, bro? Like, look what I came out of prison. I just came out of prison for violent acts, right? Like, I changed my ways and shit, so I'm rapping using my fucking voice. It's a crime? Fuck that. I'm putting it out. You guys gonna violate me? Violate me.
And
know what I'm saying?
And they sent you back.
Send me back for a couple months. That's when I drop after politics.
Niggas feel you might tell no killers doing L's. What you think a nigga like jail? Just for this glitz, they probably give a hit of like 12. Why I move how
Okay.
So a little bit after I dropped after politics, yeah, they violated me. Sad.
Wow.
Yeah, so they violated you because of your music,
Yeah.
right? So they basically, you sat for a month.
Like
So-
3 months.
Oh, 3 months. Sorry.
Yeah, like 3 months.
Yeah, because it takes about 3 months before you go back in front of the parole board.
Then I
Oh,
got
so you have to
back.
go. I was gonna ask, like, because I didn't go. I never been federal myself, right? I did provincial time, but no federal time. But
Fuck doing time, period,
exactly,
guys. Let me just
no,
say
that-
that from...
no, that's
Fuck jail.
straight.
Super facts.
100%.
Fuck that liberty. Fuck that lifestyle. Free all the real. Fuck boys. I don't know, man. You guys die slow. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
So what are the parole, like when you go in front of the parole board and they say you've been violated for your music, how do they justify violating you over your music?
Cause like the board's a paddle. So the board's like it's its old fucking society. So it's a paddle. So right away it works for the parole officer. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Your parole officer works. Well, it works for the parole officer, and you work for your parole officer to say like, cause if your parole officer do this shit, you got to do it. If you don't do it, you're going back to jail.
Yeah.
So if the parole officer says, could say anything, like, your parole officer could come on to you, like, you know, like women find me attractive. Like I could have a attractive parole officer, like, yo, what's up? She could wanna do some things, you know,
Yeah.
and say, well, you know what? I'm gonna try to use this to my advantage. And if she went to the panel and said, you know what? Fuck, I want to violate this guy. Wrote a report. Who are they gonna believe? Me or her?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. It can get sticky, man. you got a bunch of tunes, because for somebody who, after a space of time that being gone, you came back with like on fire.
No, that's not fire, Brody. That's just me, Brody.
Bro,
That's me. Like,
when we first posted one of your tunes on Instagram, enough people were like, "Yo, Thorobread from Time, G
it's
from
normal.
Time."
It's natural, organic.
So when was the first set of tunes that you were putting out? Like early shit. You know what I mean? Let's
Like,
talk
what do you mean,
about that.
like-
Like your early Thorobread shit before the 5 years, any of that stuff.
Oh man, Finch West Hoolagoons.
Down, ain't shit changed. I be on grinding, man. Mess around, see knuckles flying, and I ain't talking no Sonic game. Get
Rap Sheet DVD. If you don't know,
Whoa.
shout out my guys. Rap Sheet DVD. That kind of, like, I've always had the skill, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But Rap Sheet kind of fucked this city up, because that's when everybody was on like Smack DVD shit.
Yes.
That's exactly
Shout
what
out
happened.
Smack DVD. Fuck that.
Yep.
If you don't know about Smack DVD, don't talk to me.
Yo,
bro.
Smack-
Don't crack to me.
Jadakiss?
Don't fucking crack to me.
Man, I remember one Smack video.
Don't brag to me.
The man came up on one block. The man said, "Yo, my boy got the Mac on him." I was like, "What? He got the Mac on?" The man's wearing a polo golf shirt. The man lift up his golf shirt, and nonetheless, the man had the Mac in his shirt, T-style, like this.
Yeah.
The man hold it up, and then it tells the next person, "Yo, you know what? Watch this." Tells his young boy, "Let go one in the shot," and he said, "Yo, we're not going nowhere," and we're standing right here. And the man
Yeah.
pulls one out, his boom, lets it ring, and the man said, "We're not going nowhere," and that's how the Smack DVDs used to run.
Like
Like,
Smack DVD
I was
days.
like,
So
rap,
you were rapping from them times.
yeah, rap for those types.
wow,
But just due to
that's
just,
Toronto history right there.
just due to like lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
just kind of like fucked up the path in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people got fucked up over that rap sheet shit.
Not just the rap, no, it just didn't really fuck up. The rap shit didn't fuck up everything. It's just the route I was taking in life. If I stuck to music, instead of doing other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who knows where I'll be right now? But
Yeah.
I'm not mad. I'm grateful. I'm alive. bro.
Everything's a learning experience, right?
Exactly.
Facts.
Exactly.
Fast forward, Plaga, Don Q. How'd that come together?
Shout out High Bridge. High Bridge.
Yeah.
High Bridge. baby.
Because I'm there listening to the mixtape the other day.
My boy M6. You know what I'm saying? It's family. You know what I mean? Class. It's family, you know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Family, face, CEO, you know what I'm saying? All money is legal. He actually made the official link.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And made it happen.
Yeah.
Shout out Don QA Boogie.
So y'all were in the studio together?
No, actually I was on my ankle bracelet curfew, so I couldn't even be in the studio.
Okay.
When he came for that show, I think it was A Boogie came down. When was it? Fuck. I don't remember. 2016 or 17?
A couple summers ago.
Yeah. And I was on an ankle bracelet.
Okay.
Couldn't even be at the studio. To be
Yeah.
inside, talking.
Well, that's a fucking pretty dope collabo, man. You got another one too on the way with fucking Tory Lanez.
We're on my way up. Yeah. That was
How do you fucking score that one?
What Up Brother. Shout out What Up Brother.
Okay.
Links.
Yeah.
Connections.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Say what up.
No,
You
the-
say, Brody.
Niggas fuck with you because you got some big features right away, dog.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. Like, I don't feel like nobody fucks with me personally, but you know they fuck with me. It is what it is. It's just music, bro. I'm just trying to just create, just be great. You know what I'm saying? If I like your shit, I'm gonna fuck with you. Be like, yo, what up? Let's do something. If we can't, I'm not mad.
Yeah. How long does it take you to put together like a song? Because you're not somebody who just puts together one of those quick, I freestyled it and
Yeah. I
like,
freestyle. Most of that shit, trust the luxury. Most of that shit's all punching.
Treat us like we famous. The life is expensive.
I punch and freestyle.
Interesting.
Yeah. I just started writing recently. Last 2 records, I just went back to writing. Fuck.
Okay. So are you
Most of my shit, a vibe. F the politics. All that shit. Freestyle. Probably like one, two has written verses that I probably written when I was in the pen and shit. Chill.
What are we talking about freestyle now? Okay? Because I'm a former rapper. Are we
Right.
talking about storing the rap in our head And
No,
then,
I'm talking about like off top, like feeling the vibe, like feeling the beat right on the spot.
Right there on the beat, pick the
Yeah,
beat.
on the spot.
This is the beat. Okay, I'm going in.
Yeah, no cap.
That's actually pretty fucking intricate shit for freestyles, dog. You're gifted, fam. You know what I'm saying?
It's a God given, alhamdulillah. It's a blessing.
Yeah,
You can't get mad.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying, you know?
I'm just doing what God's directing me to do.
You know what I'm saying? Wow. And I was doing an interview with Lamar Skeet the other day. He's speaking super duper highly of you, dog.
Free my brother, free Abo, but free LeBar Skeet.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Free LeBar Skeet till he gets that appeal, real shit. That's a jet, yo.
yeah.
It's crazy, yo.
So you and him crossed paths while you were doing time.
While I was about to, I got committed to trial. So then, like, people that don't know, like, for different provincial jails in Ontario and shit, like, if you got committed to Supreme Court, you end up in the Don jail, right?
Right.
More than likely, you end up in the Don jail. You get transferred to the Don jail, so that's when I met him. But one thing I like about Ammo is, like, he's genuine. Like, he has a pure heart, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, when I first met him, somebody was like, yo, Am, you know what this is? Whatnot. Yeah, I heard of you, type shit. You know, you rap? It's like, yeah. You spit. I'm like, yo, spit something right now. I always do that shit. Like, niggas all this rap shit. I'm like, yo, you rap? Oh, yeah? So spit something right now. Right now. He spit. What is it? He said something. He goes, what's the bar? He goes, I'm from the drive, homie. I don't like the Ave. I'm a psychopath. Yeah, I let the rifle blast. Gunshot like thunder with a lightning flash. That'll leave your ass flatter than a white girl's ass. I'm fast on the draw. Run up in your crib for the stash and the raw. If you try to reach for that strap by your drawers, shotty blast, leave his fucking abs on the wall.
That's an Ammo verse?
It's Ammo. That's the first thing he spit to me.
Wow.
I'll never forget that shit. Little nigga was spitting for, like, we're going back from that back and forth. I'm like, yo, bro, I love this kid. Around the range, just living. Every night. Niggas banging the cells. You know, so we're on the back side, here the front side. Niggas are doing what they do on the back side. Yo.
Yeah.
Man, let's turn this shit up.
Okay.
Friday night freestyles.
It was almost like every night. Just the vibe, like, fuck, like.
Fucking no
Ammo's
TVs, no
bro.
problems.
Ammo, that's family.
Yeah, man.
Family.
What do you think about that whole thing with the lyrics being used against him and stuff like that, man?
It's crazy because that's nothing new. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's hip hop. I believe there's hip hop police. I feel like there's a unit that focuses on the urban, you know what I mean? Urban culture and what we're doing, the rap shit. For sure. It's you have to expect it.
Yeah. Let's go to a city question for a minute. What do you think? Because we're watching. You've seen the London to Canada too.
I feel everybody in Toronto, a lot of people in Toronto need to put their feelings to the side and focus on the business.
And you're talking about the city, how we can't reach the next level because there's a lot of pollies and different things like that.
The violence.
Right?
Yeah.
What do you think that we need to do to get to the next level? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I don't want to be the guy to be like, yo, what do we need to do? Because, like, I simply put it out there like, yo, fuck the politics. Toronto's a small city. 6 degrees of separation. Quote unquote, the 6 degrees of separation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows somebody you don't like. And vice versa.
Yeah.
Fuck the politics. Shit probably still occurs, you know what I'm saying, whatnot. It might just be Toronto's history. It might just be Toronto's DNA. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But I can't sit here and say what needs to be done at this point. It's just, I'm not a politician.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, I guess it may be harder to even answer the question that I have next, because we've been asking this question to multiple guests, right? Based on last year's
murder rate.
Yeah, the murder rate that happened last year. It was like 100 people or almost 100 people.
Yeah.
And what we've been trying to put together is like maybe a collage of answers from different guests, and hopefully we can find like a bigger solution, right? Of what we can do in 2019 so that we don't have a repeat of 2018. You know what I'm saying? What's your opinion on that?
Stop the violence. Stay positive, you know what I'm saying? Show love, you know what I'm saying? The more love you show, and the more love you show them, you're surrounded by that, you don't feel threatened, you know? So you just stay positive. Be around good people, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't feel threatened.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you're around people or if you're around certain shit that just throws you off, you just gotta know how to play it.
Yeah.
You don't want to be in that. You don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to be in that.
The wrong energy.
The wrong energy. Wrong energy will bring certain things to you.
Yeah. Do you think that we failed the youths? I feel like sometimes, because I'm a man in my 40s, right? And a lot of times people are like, yo, what's wrong with these kids? What's wrong with these kids? And I say to myself, these are our fucking kids.
It's our generation under us, yeah.
I feel the same way. There are little brothers, you know what I'm saying? There are little babies, you know what I'm saying? From the babies growing up to the for sure, little sisters, you know what I'm saying? They say it takes a village to raise a child, right? People feel like it takes a village. Yeah, it takes a whole community. It takes that. I believe that.
Yeah.
So I really do believe, like, yeah, in a way, a lot of the OGs kind of feel the youths, but it's like, fuck, who knows? I don't know. Who knows what they were taught? You know what I'm saying? Toronto's a small city. Toronto's history is different. It's not. Toronto has history, but it's just different how it was. The dynamics of it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it's very complex.
Yeah, it's it's different. Like it's different. But now I feel like with social media, and I would say social media, but just how shit's transitioning. I think the kids are listening more, you know, and that's what I'm just trying to motivate the kids.
Yeah.
Show them, yo, listen, you know, they see me, they hear me, yo, this nigga been through some shit. I don't have to act tough or show you I'm the hardest guy. Like, nah, I'm not the hardest guy. I'm not trying to be.
Yeah.
Go to school, bro. Be smart. Elevate your mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real shit. Stack your money. Invest. Feel me? Like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Yeah. No, man, there's some good talks right there still, because, like, a lot of youths watch this and, you know, I feel like a lot of people think that rapping is the only thing that they can do. You know what I'm saying?
You can do so much more, man.
If you weren't like working on getting into the rap game, right? Or actually succeeding on getting into the rap game, what else do you think you would be doing creatively? Or even just like architects or some other shit?
Well, you mean like creatively or like really like a profession? You say architect.
Anything.
Or
Like if it was a profession, or if you would be like doing something else creative. If you weren't a rapper.
If I was a rapper, fuck. Be honest with you. Fuck, it's kind of hard.
It could be anything. You're a writer, you know, director, actor.
I'm talented guy. Like, I'm very talented. Like.
So if it wasn't music, what would it be?
Basketball.
Yes.
Cliche, but fuck.
I also seen one of your videos, and I see with your cameraman, Body by Chosen.
Yeah.
You work out.
Yeah.
And you and Friday were talking about, you know, before off camera.
Yeah.
So are you a personal trainer also, or?
I was Savy, kind of like a personal trainer.
Okay.
Right? But it's like, that's family. That's my brother. Like that's family, right? Familiar. So I just got active with the workout, the lifestyle. Kind of fell off a little bit, but it's okay. Muscle memory is real, you know. No, I'm not a personal trainer though.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
But even with the ball, right? Just to stay on that for a second, we were talking to Scotty Audi the other day. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, and fucking, he was saying he was a ball player back in the days.
Right.
So, were you like heavy into basketball, like in the school ball team and all that? What made you stop?
It was so fucked up. Like, yo, it's just fucked up to say I was a badass kid. It's a bad kid. I love my mom with all her heart. She tried her best, but I was just a bad kid, you know? I tried to be on the school team.
Okay.
Probably was on it, if I could be, maybe for like a week before I got suspended. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was one of those kids, like, fuck.
Yeah.
You suspended, kicked out. You allowed to go to trips, the trips coming, I did some shit.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to go to the trip.
Yeah.
I'm in detention. Behavior school. Here, you know, like, I probably got to see grade 8. grade 8, the Elms. Probably the only time I really got to shine on a basketball team.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I went to grade 9 and got expelled in like this 3rd week of grade 9. And never went into a high school since.
Wow.
Then on my bid, I tried to go to college a few times, like, you know, like try to do college courses and shit. But I just got sidetracked. But on this bid, I went in, I finished my high school, got official high school diploma, got college diploma, you know what I'm saying, all that shit, like, so. Just feel like that's just an accolade, something to have under the belt to say, I did it.
No, it's definitely good to have.
For sure, you know what I mean, so.
Why do you think, because it's crazy, and I don't want to get up in your head too much, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, like you started at one school and then you're playing ball, you got kicked out of that school and then you got expelled, or you got suspended from the one school and expelled.
Like I get suspended, I just
why do you think now in hindsight, because now we're all older men, right?
Yeah.
Why do you think now in hindsight that you were lashing out or whatever was going on in those times?
Shit. There's a lot of things probably was going on back then.
No, for sure.
You know, like those times. Like, I was born in '87, so.
Because there's kids, not to interrupt you, but because there's kids who are going through that right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
They're talented, they have skills, but they can't make it through the system of school.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, were you having troubles focusing when you were in the class?
Yeah, I was like, I think it's more like focusing. It's more like. At a young age, I had other interests that I shouldn't have had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. Just had that itch. Girls, this had that itch to do things I'm not supposed to do.
Yeah.
I was that kid like, yo, do not touch the stove. Touch the stove.
Yeah.
The burner's hot. Don't touch the stove. What do you mean the burner's hot? Oh shit.
A few times I touched the stove a lot. My mom caught me a lot of times touching the stove. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a good analogy though.
Yeah. So then, when did you mentally turn a corner? Because you've definitely evolved.
Yeah.
So when did you turn a corner?
I just feel like it was more like on this last situation, my last bit, when they tried to give me the dangerous offender, the subsection 732.
Oh wow, the DO. They tried to DO you.
Yeah.
Wow.
DO, LTO. I was like,
sorry, that's what they call. Sorry, LTO.
Both of them. They actually went for DO and LTO.
Oh wow, that's what, lifetime offender or something like that?
Long-term offender. The dangerous offender is indefinite life.
Yeah.
Wow.
Long-term offender, just like a stiff penalty, and I'm 10 years on parole.
Oh wow. So these are designations they try to keep.
Yeah, like
on you.
yeah. So I got convicted, and then as soon as they convict me, you get sent. You're supposed to go for sentencing, right? Federal. So you sentencing. So then when I went for sentencing proceedings, the Crown interrupted the judge and whatnot. Say, yo, listen, you want to halt the sentencing proceedings and insert subsection 732.
Okay.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? Against Mr. Davis, and say, you know what? Let's try to give me life, indefinite life. And if they can't give me indefinite life, they say, you know what? Let's give him a long-term offender. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I went through that process for like 7 months. No date, no sentencing, no date when I'm already convicted.
You're convicted now.
But now I don't even know when I'm getting, how much.
When you're on that,
Yeah, like you can't get your time until you know what I'm saying, you go through that process.
1 second, can you break down the two designations for the people that don't understand, who are be listening? Like, yo, DO, again, is, what's the sentence for that?
Indefinite life. It carries a longer sentence than 25 than our first-degree murder sentence.
So people, listen to what the man is saying right now. Indefinite life. Not 25 to life, indefinite life, right? Continue, sir. Sorry to interrupt.
So with that being said, like, yeah, I went through that shit for like 7 months. They didn't know what date, what I'm going home, what the fuck's going on. But I'm guilty, like they said, I'm guilty. But yeah, you're guilty, you're crap. But I don't know when I'm going home.
Yeah.
So then after that, I beat that, 7 months after that. Went to sentencing, got my time, 8.5. 8.5 years, did 5.5 out of 8.5, 2/3 of 8.5. And then just kind of realized, like, yo, bro, like this, the fight, my whole life, R.I.P. Nipsey.
Yes.
Marathon continues for real, because my whole life, and it's crazy, like I probably still do it sometimes, just because, you know, in the day and age we live in, just it's just, we're just so accustomed to it.
Yeah.
But my whole life is like I see niggas, my own kind, that self-hate, you know what I'm saying? Like
So true.
self-hate, like, yo, it's all like, see a nigga like, yo, who are you?
Yeah.
You're proud of me or whatnot. And realize like, bro, you're behind that wall with your ops, niggas you don't like, your niggas, like the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fight's not even against you, bro.
Yeah.
It's really the system that's really beating us up, you know what I'm saying? Like, so,
Divide and conquer.
yeah, you know, but I don't want to get too deep into this shit
No, for
because
sure.
it's just, it's a R.I.P. Nip.
No, facts, it's true.
Real shit, because you start talking too deep, these motherfuckers like, yo, this guy's too woke.
No, but he made a very good statement in an interview. He made a good statement. He's like, yo, when we go out on the hunt gang banging,
Yeah, that shit.
we're looking for ourselves.
Yeah.
We're not looking for the guy who's dressed in a suit from that other opposite neighborhood. No, we passed that guy, the white guy. No, we're looking for a guy, with the walk, with the bop, hair's braided. Oh, that's what we're looking for. And then we jump out and we destroy this. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, he was touching on some real shit.
Facts.
And like they say, they'll use your own to kill you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People want to say, oh yeah, he was a gang member, was gang affiliated. But
Yeah, so with that being said, I said, you know what? I just started, like, when I was in there, I started learning on real estate, stocks, bonds, crypto. I read about cryptocurrency. I first heard about Bitcoin in a Wired magazine interview. And I was watching an HBO interview.
Yeah.
And they spoke about Bitcoin, crypto and all. I'm like, oh shit, this shit's, I'm intrigued, you know?
Yeah.
Came home, started seeing it. Got right involved. Real estate, stocks, you know what I mean? So, yo, bro, they had this shit going on and they didn't teach us.
it's funny,
You
right?
know what I'm saying?
It's funny.
They had this shit going on to get all this kind of money. They don't want to teach us this shit. How come in school, right? Not to go off topic, right?
No.
Yo, how come
Do
in
your
school,
thing.
right? They never teach us fucking financial literacy. Like, how do you build your fucking credit? How do you get a you know what I'm saying? How do you get a business loan? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, how do you know what I'm saying? But nah, they'll fucking
They'll
give you
irritate-
high school. They'll give you they'll give you a school loan.
Yeah,
For-
they'll put you
won't
in debt.
Put you in fucking debt. Make you suffer and pay them, but they won't make you fucking give you a chance to blow up and be the 1%er. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's
Facts.
like-
You see, the problem is, you were labeled as a bad student.
That's what it was.
You're the student that realized, say, you know what, this is bullshit, and I'm gonna rebel against it, and they're gonna label me as bad, and they're gonna think, you know what, this guy's fighting against. You're licking out against the system. Well, actually, you know what? Subconsciously, I am. I don't even know it. You're just
Yeah, I didn't
labeling me
even
as a
know it.
bad youth.
I didn't even know
But
it.
You didn't even know
You're
what's
right.
going on.
You're
You
right.
understand what I'm saying? And a lot of young black people, probably myself and Friday included, or yourself also, Guts, was probably labeled like that as youths because we realized, yo, why are we learning the same bullshit over the same bullshit over the same bullshit, and we're not learning shit that really is gonna help us grow as individuals and teach us shit, right?
Big fact.
It's a cattle race system.
Big facts. I agree.
Yeah. So that's when
I
you
agree
started
with
to,
that. I agree.
as you learned more, you started making that corner turn. You know what I'm saying?
It only makes sense.
Yeah.
Why put the fucking noose around my neck?
They'll say hide the information in a book, right?
Yeah. Now, even with Nipsey, as you speak about Nipsey, right? They say, and this has been a thing that's been going around, like the different interviews and stuff like that. It's been rolling around Vlad interviews in different places too, right? Cause he was in his own hood,
Right.
and he got murdered in his own hood, right? You know, with a place, his own mall in his own hood. People are like, you know, you can help your hood, but help it from outside. Do you believe that that's the thing, or do you think that people should continue to do like how Nipsey is doing? Like if you accumulate super wealth from the rap game or whatever, come into your hood and set up a spot and still be there, you know, pass through and, you know, take care of that spot, or, you know, open something somewhere else.
I feel Nipsey was doing the right thing. That's the right way.
Okay.
I feel like that's the right way. That's the example you're supposed to set for your people. Mm-hmm. Like you come from that community, right?
Yeah.
And I'm saying this now because it kind of hit me when it happened. Like, fuck the hood. Like, look at that shit. But it kind of hit me when it happened because I was in the hood, like, a couple of days ago. Shot a video the other day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Calling. And the kids, I brought this energy to the block. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like a hope.
that hope. I realized, like, yo, listen, it just depends on how do I deliver, what kind of message, how am I teaching them, what kind of medicine am I giving them?
The eyes are on you. You notice these eyes. These
feel
young,
me?
impressionable minds are watching you. Like,
So I feel at that moment, you know what I mean? So at that moment, I was like, bro, like, yeah, gotta be in your community, my nigga. Appreciate it.
Pleasure, bro. All right. Nice meeting y'all. I'll see you guys around.
all right.
Bless. Okay, couple more questions.
You gotta build in your community.
Yeah. No, continue. You,
Takes a village to raise a child.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I full-heartedly
definitely-
believe that.
I definitely agree with what Nipsey was doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he died in vain, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely gonna honor that shit, honor that formula, honor that route. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Marathon continues.
Facts.
Real shit.
Marathon continues. You got a lot of new stuff coming up, no?
Yeah.
What do you got in the tuck right now, man? Because I know if you already got Don Q, you already had fucking Tory Lanez.
You got a vibe. What about a vibe? I just dropped a vibe.
I seen that video.
A vibe. That's the shit. I like
And we have
vibe.
a track he's gonna leak for us.
Oh, we leak.
I didn't forget, my G. I didn't forget.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't forget, my G. I didn't forget.
And that track, their vibe, that's a fucking sick video with Flash Johnson.
The man inside, she telling them lies. That's why I never call these bitches. I mix the drip and the sign it. I put that bitch on the side, showing proof.
6 Views alumni, we had a dope interview with him. So I know you got a bunch of other tracks in the tuck. You know what I'm saying? You got an album planned for us soon, dog?
Working. It's working.
Are labels hollering at you?
Nah, labels are not hollering at me. They say I'm too violent.
Interesting.
No, I'm not saying too violent. They say they can't touch me right now. I don't know. Like I said, Canada doesn't have an infrastructure. They're probably scared to touch me. They will be calling me real soon. Just gotta apply more pressure, right? Keep working.
Yeah. You might not even need to do the label route.
I don't want to do the labor route, be honest with you.
Yeah.
Unless they come with 100 million,
Yeah.
we could talk about a label.
Facts.
At least come with, at least give me like a 5 mil to discuss something.
Yeah.
At least put 5 million on the table to discuss something.
Get me in the room.
Like, get me in the room. Let's make it worthwhile. Like, we really want you.
Yeah.
Just fuck the fuck the tricks, fuck the games. Like, I mean, like,
Yeah.
What is your view on industry plans?
pardon me?
What's
Good
your view on the industry plans? People that they act like they're independent, but they're signed. But they, you know.
I don't knock that. It is what it is. However you get in.
Get in. It's like the man that gets a fucking a brick and he's front like he has 10 bricks, but he has to go pay his fucking plug that his re-up. Nigga, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
it is what it is. Come up, you know what I'm saying? Just use that podium to get to where you need to get to. Don't sell out, you know what I'm saying? And fucking, yeah, I don't knock it. I can't knock it.
Yeah.
Just make it.
Yeah.
He better make it. Yeah.
Man, you have a letter? You have a lot of dynamic views, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I could ask you a million fucking questions, man. What advice do you got for the shorties coming up, man? Like these young cats that are like 16, 15, trying to make their way and you know, besides the stay in school, you know what I mean? Like how can they stay focused?
Like for the niggas in the streets, young niggas in the streets.
Yeah.
Young niggas in the streets trying to
Just young niggas in general.
Yeah,
Just young niggas in
You don't
general.
have to be definitely necessarily in the streets, but like
just like
little young niggas who, you know what I'm saying? Even like the little 13-year-olds, all these kids who watch the music videos, but then they hear the rappers, you know what I mean, in interviews like this, right?
Right.
What can you tell to these cats like, yo, this is not the wave or this is the wave. Try to get into this.
Like you were saying earlier, they don't know how to get it. They're chasing the jewels and the money,
they're
but they're
chasing the clout. And
they're not getting it right. You know, like
Yeah, they're doing it. I don't know. They're probably. I don't know, man. It's hard to talk to the young minds sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Just gotta lead by example. That's the best thing I could really do, you know.
Yeah.
I don't really want to talk. Just lead by example.
actions speak louder than
Actions
words.
speak louder than words. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a good answer right there. Yeah, man, we got Thorobread in the motherfucking building, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yo, okay. Listen, dog. We can keep you all day here.
Yeah, man, I got shit to do.
Yeah, you guys got shit to do, yes.
But listen, I want to give you a lot of thanks for coming through. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's mad love, bro. I love what you guys are doing for the city.
Yeah, man. You came a long way down here to downtown. You know what I'm saying? To come and speak with the man them. So I really appreciate that.
Yes.
Give the people your social medias and stuff. Let the people know where to find you, as well as like anywhere where they can find your music. You know, listening platforms, shit like that.
At Thorobread Official, IG. Right on. Yeah, at Thorobread Official.
Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music. Can't miss me.
So official thorough all across the board.
Thorobread Official.
Sorry, for Thorobread Official across the board.
Yeah, across the board. Yeah.
All right.
Dope. Mad respect for coming through, King. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Thank you again.
Thoroughbred in the motherfucking building. I want to give a big respect to the Youngsterdam Lounge. You know what I'm saying? Over here at 529 Young Street.
Yes,
you know
sir.
What I mean? Letting us use the lounge on an off day, on a nice sunny day. You know what I'm saying?
And if you haven't noticed, we're outside today because that's how beautiful it is.
Beautiful.
We got blessed with the Raptors going to the finals.
New day.
We got blessed.
Yo, Raptors.
We got blessed with the Raptors going to the final. I know the city was mad last night.
Bro, legendary
You
shit.
understand what I'm saying? And after we take out Golden State, the city's gonna go crazy.
Well,
you understand what I'm saying?
Hold on, because hopefully when this drops, that we've already won the finals.
No,
Real shit.
game one's coming up. Whatever. Don't worry. All I know is Toronto. We have this. The momentum's in our favor.
Trust me. We got this.
That's right. Toronto in 6. That's right.
Facts. And also, please make sure to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button in the corner, as well as the notification button to know when we're dropping new videos. Scene.
Yeah.
It's the world's most smoked out podcast. Cheer.